Hi there, I'm Beth Warden. Welcome to my home. Today you can discover how fun and easy it is to make your own floral arrangement for the holiday season, and it will be so much bigger than what you could buy pre-made in the store. It's in 3 easy steps. So the first thing we'll do is we'll get the greens in the container. Now the container is just your basic container. You can buy it from a craft supply store. You can also get it from a floral shop. We have the floral foam here, and securing the whole thing is the floral tape. It's really important you actually use floral tape because everything else will get loose as soon as it gets wet. So let's go ahead and green up the container here. What I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to set the parameters for the shape of the arrangement with the greens. I'm going to do an oblong table centerpiece here that'll be great for holiday time. By the way, all of the supplies that I bought for this arrangement today, $25. And when we're done, you're gonna see, we're gonna have like a $50 arrangement. Okay, so the arrangement now has been completely greened. If we need to fill it up a little bit at the end, just to ensure that we don't see any of that floral foam, we can do it at the end. I was talking we can do all this for about 25 bucks. I just bought this at a grocery store here in Sioux Falls. This was $15. And whenever you buy a pre-bundled bouquet, that is gonna be your best bet for your money. Make sure you take a look at them, make sure that the flowers look fresh before you just go ahead and pick up the bundle and buy it. I'm just gonna separate these here. Now, whenever you get a bundle, whether it's a dozen roses or a mixed bouquet like this, if you have the chance, it's always a good idea to pick up some extra greens. If you like baby's breath, pick up more, because you'll notice once you take the bundle apart, there's not a lot of greens in here, and there's not a lot of, baby's breath or any kind of filler. So you kind of need to buy a little bit of that on your own. Now I'm going to start with some mini carnations, and once again I'm just going to define the size and the shape of my arrangement. So the greens are always the shortest part, and now the flowers you'll see are going to be hanging out just a little bit longer, a little bit taller too. So here's one side of my bouquet. Again, always using a floral knife so that your flowers have that opportunity to drink and not be pinched with cutting them with the scissors. Okay, this is defining my length, and so now what I'm gonna do is go with the larger mass flowers. I think there's 3 of these big mums here, and I'm just going to insert them kind of equidistant from each other. Okay, the Alstroemeria is going to go in now. Check your flowers and see if there's any greens that, if they look a little wilted or if there's something brown, just pinch them off. You have that in your arrangement. Candles can go in too. And the candles, you do need to watch them, especially as they burn down a little bit more. You can start a floral arrangement on fire once the candles burn down. I've seen it happen, and of course that kind of wrecks your party, right? Okay, now with these mums, what I'm gonna do is just break them off to get them separated, and then I'll give them a cut right before I insert them. And as we're taking a look at this being a centerpiece, another thing to keep in mind is how tall your arrangement is. Have you ever been to a dinner party before and there's a centerpiece between you and another person and you're constantly dodging them so that you can look around or above the centerpiece perhaps? So you don't want to do that to your guests. Make sure that it's no taller than 1 foot tall so that everybody can see each other across the table. Okay, so as we're finishing up the last insertions of flowers here, I just want to talk to you about how to take care of your flower arrangement. Whether it's roses, fresh flowers like this, whether it's in a vase or a container arrangement like this one is, it's important to make sure that they are always properly hydrated. If you have a vase of flowers, grab your flowers out of the vase, just hold them in your hand every couple of days and completely replace that water, because if your flowers are drinking murky water, they will not last very long. Another thing you can do if you're away at work, go ahead and put those flowers right in the fridge. You can put them in the garage if you'd like. keep them away from any source of heat, and then you can enjoy your flowers so much longer. If you do put them in the fridge, make sure you don't have any citrus in there, because the citrus will actually emit something that will make your flowers wilt. Of course, you don't want that to happen. A few more flowers going in here. So now here's our final step, and this is just adding something nice and lacy to the arrangement. Florists call them filler flowers, whether it's baby's breath, which I know is a very popular one. I'm using tree fern here, but it just adds another dimension to your arrangement. Adds a measure of softness to it. Another thing you can do this time of year too, you know, if you're out going for a walk and you see some sticks or something, go ahead and pick them, put them in your arrangement. Enjoy the things that you're seeing in nature, and you don't have to pay for them either. It's just something else you can put in. And there you have it. 3 easy steps: the greens, the flowers, the filler flowers, and you've got a centerpiece that you can enjoy for much less than you could buy it pre-made anywhere in Sioux Falls. And I made this one yesterday too. This is going to a friend of mine. We're having a welcome home party. She just moved back to South Dakota, so this is for a party tonight. I hope you enjoy playing with flowers too. I'm Beth Warden.